Hi folks, my name's Louis Martin and I'm the module leader for the Fast Track LAWS51700 Semester 3 teaching. So I thought I'd just send this YouTube sort of clip out just to give you some introductory information about the module. So the module's taught a mixture of online and face-to-face starting on Wednesday the 2nd of June, 1:30 till 4:30. That will be online. And all of the sessions will be online apart from one on-campus session, which is on Monday the 7th of June, and that's 10 till 1. So I strongly recommend you put that in the diary and get onto campus and experience a real face-to-face experience from teaching, and have a session, a workshop. And obviously you've spent a lot of time on Teams and on Blackboard Collaborate, but I don't think there's anything beats a real experience when you're being taught by sort of an academic, a lecturer, and you can have some questions and answers. You can go into some cases in more depth, and you can sort of stop and ask questions afterwards rather than, just the camera being switched off. So please, can you, sort of put that down in your diaries and come along to that. Okay then, pre-reading books then, reading materials. I recommend that you read or you get access to a copy of this, which is Criminal Law, the Complete Resource by Janet Lovelace, Misha Allen and Caroline Derry. You can get this on the Law Trove. There's copies of this in the library. And if you go on Facebook Marketplace, I've seen one of these is up for £5. So that's the sort of main course reading book, the prep book that you would want to read. It's a substantial book. It gives a full coverage. It's aimed at undergraduate. It's a rigorous sort of discourse, which you'll find very, very useful. We're also going to be using, I hope, an online book. It's a brand new interactive book which has been produced by Pearson. It's called Revel. It's got it's an electronic variation of this book by Stuart MacDonald, but it is a interactive book which is online. It's the first of its kind. I used a chapter of this on the sort of the level 5 that's just gone, and they had the opportunity to use the homicide chapter. So I'm hoping that you're going to get the prototype to be able to have, which is supposed to be released on the 1st of June. So fingers crossed we might get it a week before, then we can have a look at that. And that online book comprises readings, multiple choice tests. It's an amazing package. It is very good. We're very lucky to be able to be trialing it. I'm just hoping we get it in time. But in the meantime then, if you concentrate on reading some basic key principles about criminal law, so the criminal liability equation, actus reus plus mens rea minus a defence equals criminal liability. So criminal law is all about identifying liability and punishing somebody. It's not about seeking a remedy. It's public law. It's about blame, apportioning blame for a wrongdoing, and then somebody gets punished. So initially we'll go and look at the criminal courts. We'll look at briefly the reasons why we have criminal law. Then we will move over to sort of criminal liability, what it is. We look at the external element, which is called the actus reus, Latin. generally meaning the guilty act, but it means everything involved in that crime other than the mental element. And then we come on to the internal element, the mental element, the fault element, mens rea. And then obviously people can raise a defence. So a defence is where somebody's allegedly done something and they can provide an excuse or justification, or they can deny criminal liability, they can deny the guilty element or the guilty mind, or they can say that they weren't acting voluntarily. So there's a different range of excuses and justifications people can use to sort of evade liability almost, and then leading to an acquittal. So the first couple of chapters, the first introductory chapter will give you sort of the reasoning behind criminal law, talk a little bit about the courts, the Magistrates, Crown Court, Criminal Court of Appeal. Then the second chapter will probably talk about actus reus, and then the third chapter, mens rea. Then you move into things like defences, and then we can take it from there. But if you have an initial read around the first couple of chapters prior to coming on the actual module, then that will give you a reasonable introductory understanding of what you need to know. I've created a Microsoft team and I will be setting up Blackboard. The team enables me to sort of post things out quickly and effectively. So if you can download the Teams app and put it on your mobile device, your iPad or phone, and then you'll have access to information very, very quickly on Teams. I mean, Teams works like a WhatsApp. So if it's on your phone and I send out a message, it'll just come straight up. And then you can message me back on Teams. It's got a chat function. And that's on my phone and I can see it come up and then I can answer it quickly. So hopefully this has given you a little introduction to what's coming. I will be sending out more materials and information soon. Thank you.